All right, so let's see what we got inside this box. What's in box number 1? Okay, full disclosure, I already opened this up once,
Yes.
just to check it out. So first and foremost, here is the camera that's going to be installed. So hopefully we don't have any issues with how this goes. I've never done this before, so I have no idea. We have a 378BH and Keystone Avalanche, and it says that it comes wired and ready for a backup camera. So we will see exactly how wired and ready it is. So hopefully we can just pop this right on and it'll be pretty easy. But there's the camera. So they also said because of the length of our rig, which we're not super long, we're just over 40 feet, but we also have a very long truck. It's a long bed, super cab, all those. This gets plugged in right here, and then this is supposed to go down the middle of the top of the RV, and then this sticks to the top so that there are no type of issues with signal or anything like that as you're driving down the road. Before I go and put this up, because that means I'm going to have to zip tie this down to some things on the top of the roof, and I really don't want to do that if I don't have to. So I would like to try this without this cord first, because it's a pretty easy install to put this on and run it on the top. I'd rather do that first, which is what we're going to do, before we try the cord. And so we'll see if it actually works, if the signal is good. They sent us this. It was more of a just in case type of thing. They do recommend it for our length, but we're gonna try it without. Okay, here's the control for it. And so this is obviously gonna go into your, dare I say, cigarette lighter?
Yeah.
This goes into your cigarette lighter. And then it's got some USBs there. And then this is obviously to control it. So we've got some figuring out to do about how exactly this all gets hooked up. So obviously on one of these, I'm assuming it's gonna be, this would be on this, or just straight up. Like I said, I don't know yet, but this probably goes like this, and then it goes on this if we have to use that. And then these are all the additional cords and stuff that they give us, all kinds of fun stuff. So directions will be needed, but this is the video screen. And I was really surprised when we opened this up, and because I was like, what in the world? This is actually like a rear view mirror. And that's exactly what it represents. It actually wraps around with these rubber things that wraps around your mirror like that. And then you attach it, and so when you're going down the road, it's basically you're looking in your rear view mirror and you're getting the view of the back video view. So I think that's pretty neat. But then the other thing that I thought was cool, but it actually has a camera right here. So this will actually extend out like this. So when it's on your mirror, like this, we actually have a dash cam now as well, which we've talked about getting one of those before, because with the dash cam, for obvious reasons, if anything was to ever happen with an accident or anything like that, we actually get that video saved as well. So that's pretty cool, and it gives us just additional. And I believe when we get this all set up, depending on how we want it, if we want the dash cam to be able to see that, we can, but we can split the screen up into 2 different screens, or we can just have the backup, I keep calling it a backup camera, the rear view camera on the full screen, and not have to look at the front, which makes sense to me because I can see with my own eyes what's happening. I don't need a dash cam to see that. So that is all of the parts. Those are all of the pieces. And so at this point, we just have to go through the instructions and get it installed.